Now to our NewsNation special exclusive series, Surveillance Nation. If you feel like your phone is spying on you, it maybe is. It might be the least of your worries, though. The Metaverse is a potential new playground for spies to get your personal information. So if you, of course, have heard of the Metaverse, heard it reported on the news, but still don't know exactly what it is, it's okay. NewsNation's Nancy Liu is here with a crash course and breaking it all down for us. And it looks like you are going high tech.
Oh yeah, we are ready to take you in. The Metaverse is a futuristic new frontier, and tens of millions of Americans have already ventured in through these virtual reality. But many describe the Metaverse as the Wild West for privacy, and it can lead to personal security issues in this reality.
This place is amazing.
Welcome to the Metaverse, where Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg is all in.
All right, perfect.
Changing his company name to Meta and investing $10 billion.
All right, that's a little too realistic.
A virtual reality boom is underway in gaming, fitness, education, and commerce. Walmart jumped in just this month.
I got a good feeling.
While you're getting a 2D glimpse right now, the actual way in is through headsets and controllers for a feeling of being teleported somewhere else entirely.
Jerusalem's citadel, known as the Tower of David, is a medieval fortress.
The Metaverse is often described as an immersive internet.
You know, it's just going to be another version of humanity doing interesting things with technology, good and bad.
Don Hyder is executive director of the Markkula Center for Applied Ethics at Santa Clara University.
It's the Wild West right now. And so the question is, how is it going to be regulated? How responsible are companies going to be?
According to research by UC Berkeley, companies have already gleaned a lot of data from people in the Metaverse.
What VR fundamentally is, what the Metaverse is at its core, is a stream of data about yourself going out to the world.
Vivek Nair and a team of Berkeley researchers confirmed that by developing what seems like a harmless game. Whoa. In making my way through a series of virtual rooms, a stunning amount of personal data is being revealed through my every move, reaction, and response. Velvet. Developers can also determine the dimensions of the room you're actually in real life, and even the type of computer you're using. Security experts warn that anyone who puts on this gear to enter the Metaverse is immediately exposed to a whole new world of potential adversaries.
If I'm an adversary, I can use that picture I have about you to understand your age, your gender, your location, all your demographics, and maybe even pinpoint exactly who you are.
There you go.
What the heck did I touch?
Students at Santa Clara University's Imaginarium Lab are developing VR programs, well aware that targeted advertising is driven by data collection. Most who venture into the Metaverse often agree to terms without a second thought.
Even if it is in the terms of service, because it's so long, a lot of us just skim right through it.
Various Metaverse communities are growing fast, with new users joining every day.
The Pandora's box has been opened, and it's a great adventure, but you just have to be a little cautious.
There are no established laws or signs of law enforcement, but many virtual law offices are setting up shop and finding new clients.
And we have to figure out how to navigate this Wild West to figure out who to go after. So you got a decision against somebody. You don't even know who that person is. They could be in North Korea for all you know. Good luck getting that enforced.
We assume the Metaverse is just, we can just jump in there and understand it and get the culture and sell lots of product. But we wouldn't do that moving to another country, right? And so, in a way, VR is another country.
In a first line of protection, Berkeley researchers are developing MetaGuard, a tool which allows users to go incognito.
There's just enough randomness added to the process that an adversary can't make precise enough measurements to say exactly who you are.
Since the Metaverse is in its infancy, guardrails and security tools are still in development, but coming.
If we reach that point, then we'll be in a very similar situation to the web, where there are still risks, but they're manageable and the benefits outweigh them. Ready to go? Yeah.
Now, Meta refused an interview request, but responded with links to blog posts outlining its safety features and tools. It is estimated, Adrienne, that by 2026, 1 in 4 people will spend at least an hour a day in the Metaverse. So for most, though, this is going to mean not just targeted ads, but tailored ads. And because everything is virtual, stores can pop up right next to you in the metaverse.
Wow. Nancy, I'm looking forward to that brave new world. Thank you very much. Our Surveillance Nation series continues tomorrow as apps track our every move. Our kids can be targets, from TikToks to roadblocks and everything else in between. What do these apps know about your kids? We're going to have simple tips to protect your children. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.